Good evening, followers of fear. It's a little after 9:30 on Monday evening, and I'm drinking Brothers Drake Mead. No, they're not sponsoring me. I just love drinking their stuff when I have something to celebrate. However, I only drink their stuff to celebrate when I either finish the first draft of a novel or I publish a novel. And one of those is happening, but I'll get to that in a minute. That is good. Alright, first off, bit of publishing news. Not book novel publishing news, though. A short story of mine, Cressida, is going to be published in an anthology a week from tomorrow. That's July 20th. It'll be in the Into the Deep anthology from Jazz House Publications, and I'm just excited. I'm really proud of this story. It might be some of my best work yet. It's about a guy finds out his uncle is keeping a mermaid in his basement, and what results from that brings up a whole bunch of negative emotions and memories for both men. So I'm really proud of it. It's a very strange work. It's character driven, but it's also it's also a creature feature in a way, and those are kind of my favorites in a way. So I'm really excited for you all to read it. So that's Cressida, and it'll be in the anthology Into the Deep from Jazz House Publications, available July 20th. Second announcement, on my blog, I'm doing an AMA in honor of 10 years of blogging. That's right. August 2nd marks the 10-year anniversary of when I first created my blog, Rom Younger the Writer. And to celebrate, I'm having an AMA, and Ask Me Anything. So if you who want to participate, all you have to do is email me at romyounger@romyoungerthewriter.com. That's romyounger@romyoungerthewriter.com with your question by 11:59 p.m. on July 28th. And you will not only have your question answered, but you will be eligible to win a prize. What that prize is, I won't tell you just yet, but there's a prize. And finally, the big news that I hinted at before. So, last year I wrote a novel called The Pure World Comes. It's a gothic horror novel set in Victorian England, and it's about a maid who goes to work at the home of a mad scientist, basically. And since then, I've done about 2 more drafts, had some people look at it to give me feedback, and started shopping it around. And today, after a bit of back and forth, I signed a contract with a company, a publisher. So The Pure World Comes will be published hopefully in the near future. It's going to be available through an app called Readict or Readict. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but I think Readict at this point. Readict Novels. It's basically a novel reading app. And it's going to be published there first. And I'm very excited for you all to read it. I'm really excited for you to read it because this novel is a love letter to basically all that I love about Victorian England. I mean, it is an age of contradictions, and I just love setting stories there. So I'm very, very happy that this happened, and I'm very excited that you all get to read it. We don't have a firm release date on that one, though. Hopefully in the near future. We're going to have to do some more edits, I imagine, before it's ready to be released. Uh, but nothing good comes from rushing. So we'll take as much time as we need with it, and when it's done, you can read it, and I will let you know. And in the meantime, if you're looking for something good and spooky to read, I've got plenty of stories available. You can find the link to them in the description down below. Make sure to check them out. There's my novel Rose, which you guys have become quite familiar with by this point. Probably my best known novel, fantasy horror about a young woman turned into a plant human hybrid, and that's just the start of her problems. Snake, which is about a serial killer hunting mafia in New York City. The Quiet Game, a collection of scary stories, plus my short stories Agoraphobia and Mother of the King. So check those out. Make sure to buy a copy of Into the Deep from Jazz House Publications when that comes out on July 20th. And check out my story Cressida, and uh, send in those questions to Rami Unger at ramiungerthewriter.com by 11:59 p.m. on July 28th to be not only in my AMA, but to who be eligible to win a prize. And finally, hope you'll read The Pure World Comes when it publishes on the Read It app. So that's all for now. Until next time. Oh, that's good stuff. Until next time, good night and pleasant nightmares.